Okay, so in this video I'm going to be showing you the AR build that I've been using here probably for the last week or so. I'm really liking it, as the damage that the numbers that I'm seeing are quite ridiculous for an AR. Especially I'm getting anywhere between 100 to over 200k headshot crits, which in my opinion is pretty substantial for an AR build. First, I'm going to show you just, some gameplay so you can see the actual numbers. That was 115k. There we go, 217k damage from an AR. Like I said, that's substantial. This build is somewhat high, I would say high risk, high reward. Once I get to the build part, you'll see why. It's basically played off of Strained and Berserker. But as you can see, I mean, I'm playing a lot with low armor just to get those numbers as high as I can. If I wanted to, I could have, like this heavy, I could have killed him easily with one clip. So I could be wrong, but I'm also thinking that if you kill an enemy with a headshot, it gives you additional damage as well, which might be one of the reasons why I'm seeing such a high number, because I'm not getting those numbers all the time. But if you notice, 214k, but that was a shot that killed that heavy. Alright, so this is the part of the video where I'm going to show you my build. I'm going to run over it really fast. That way, just in the case that you just want to see the build, see the stat rolls, and then, leave the video, that's fine. You don't have to sit and listen to me for five minutes just talking and mumbo jumbo and rambling on. After I show the build, if you do want to hang out, stick around, whatever, and listen to how this build came about and why I did certain things the way I did them and everything, then you're more than welcome to. So let me first start out by saying that I think one of the more important things is running the sharpshooter specialization. It gives you 25% more headshot damage and 30% stability. It's really good for hitting those headshots. Also, the 25% with the AR really, as you can see, really does good. Alright, as you can see, I'm running the 4-piece True Patriots, Overlord Airman's chest piece, and Badger Tough backpack, using the ACR and the Chatterbox. Alright, so on my mask, I have damage to elites, health. On the chest piece, I have health, bonus armor, crit chance. Holster has crit damage, health. Backpack, health, armor, cooldown reduction, skill power. Gloves, crit chance, health. Knee pads, crit chance. On the ACR, I have Strained, Allegro, in Rhythm, and you guys probably already know what the Chatterbox is. Alright, so that's the build, that's the rolls on it. If you guys want to see the minor rolls, I have health, armor on the chest, armor on kill, 4% total armor, which I think is better than the actual armor numbers, because 4% of whatever armor you have, you're going to get a higher number, I believe. I could be wrong, but that's just, do the math. More health and more health. Alright, so that's the build. If you want to leave now, you don't want to hear me talk, thank you for stopping by, whatever. Alright, so the way this started out I was running the 6-piece True Patriots. I liked that build. I liked the idea of the build. There's some things that they could fix. We won't get into that. So I was running the 6-piece, giving the teammates the buffs. It was, doing the damage with the 6-piece talent to the nearby enemies. Well, I just wasn't getting enough the damage that I wanted to do. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna throw on a random chess piece I have with Berserker. So I did that. I was getting some really good numbers, decent numbers, this and that. I think it was the same day, actually, this ACR dropped with Strained on it, and I was like, that'll work really good because the critical hit damage along with the headshot damage that comes along with this build, those are added together in the additive way, but added together they're added together in the multiplicative way towards everything else. Shout out Mako Style. He has a great video on that. As you can see, I have 80% headshot damage with this, 25 crit chance, and 29 crit damage. So, like I said, I was running the 5-piece True Patriots, and I got this ACR with Strained on it, and I was like, damn, I think I had 6 offensive rolls because I haven't been able to find a True Patriots piece that does not have an offensive roll on it. There might be one, I just haven't been able to find it. So I had 6 offensive rolls because my chess piece, has one on there. So I was like, damn, I'm just gonna, if I can find a random backpack or gloves, anything, if I can find anything random that doesn't have an offensive roll on it, I'm going to use that. And it just so happened that I had this Badger Tough backpack. No offensive rolls. And the first brand set talent is damage to elite. So I was like, oh, that's fucking perfect, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much how that happened. And then I started, killing NPCs and started seeing those numbers, and I was like, holy shit, like that's really good for an AR. And you can see in the previous clips I was running solo. There's other, like if we were going to run with another squad, or run in with a squad, excuse me, those numbers would actually probably be higher because of whatever they have unlocked for their specialization. With the sharpshooter, you get 10%, what is it, 10% more headshot damage if you're closer. All group members that are closer to the enemies, then you get a 10% headshot damage. Okay, so if somebody else is, let's say 3 other people are running sharpshooter and I'm the closest one, if you would think about it, I'm gonna get 30% more headshot damage. Survivalists, Demolicious, they have their own thing as well. But yeah, so technically you could get more damage. If you notice too, when I first did it, this Overlord Airments was the only piece that I had that was like this. And then I got this Furnace Group AB, which would give me the same offensive rolls. I would lose like 7.5% crit chance, but whatever. So I was like, oh, my damage should actually even go up farther, because I would be losing 10% rifle damage, which I'm not even using, and I would gain 10% AR damage. For some reason, I don't know, it doesn't work. I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried, and I can't get over the 200k headshot crits. I don't know. None of the stat rolls are different. All of my stats with the headshot damage, the crit chance, crit damage, all that stays the same. I don't know. I'm baffled on that one. So I stuck with what worked. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the build. If you guys want to try this out, whatever, please do. If you think that anything, like, there's always room for improvement, right? That's what we want to do. We want to improve our build. We want to put out as much damage, or put out as much healing, or have whatever we have that's the best. So if you have improvements, or if you try this and you see something that you get, I don't care if it's 5k more damage, whatever, let me know in the comment section. You can tweet me at BusaBlueENT on Twitter. Other than that, that's pretty much it. That's the build. I'm really happy with it. It shreds the enemy tanks like nobody's business. But yeah, so thanks for stopping by. I am signing out.